Hey guys, welcome to another day, another challenge, the 50-day Talk to the Camera challenge. We are on day number 40, and today's question will be how do you define success? So, how do I define success? Well, I think there's like different ways of sort of looking at this, in my opinion, which is with success is the outcome going well for you. That's one. So everything that you sort of worked up to, every sort of sacrifice that you have to do in order to get that specific thing off the ground or going, if it's a project or anything that you're working on or you're studying or you have to pass the tests, a driving test, just anything that you have to do in order, anything in life that you have to succeed in. So all of that work in process progress is a success. You get celebrated by it, by the people in charge of, said or friends or family or whatever, all that can is success. There's celebration for success. But I've so far in my experience though, another way I sort of look at success is that sometimes it doesn't go well, and so let's say yeah, so let's say you're working on a project and you put a lot of hours into it, you put in sweat and tears, you get frustrated, you get upset, and you have to focus on this one thing. You have to everything else that you want to do. You sort of have to put it aside. You're like, no, no, no. I need to go and focus on this, etc. And you get a lot of setbacks, and you show it to people, and they've got some very harsh but very critical notes about it, and yeah, and after it's all done, it's all finished, and I don't know, you submit it or you show it, and it doesn't quite go exactly as you planned it, and it doesn't get the results that you want or that you need. And you feel that there's just a sense of like, oh, all of that just, you know, just for nothing. You know, at that point, you feel like all that was just for nothing. What's the point, etc., etc. But from my sort of experience is that doing all of that and going through all of that sort of hardship, sort of going through all that turmoil gives you sort of an experience, in that field. It sort of is a standpoint for you, you know, if you are a beginner or that you're getting quite there, you're getting there, but not quite, and it's still a learning process to you. So you have that experience, you know what that's like, and you know what to do next time or how to approach it differently. Um, if it doesn't go well, but people see potential in you, they give you another chance, or they'll give you, like for example, if you're doing a movie audition, or yeah, like an audition for anything, and you're not quite right for the part, but you worked really hard on it. You've not only learned your lines, you learned the circumstances. You spent hours just thinking about the lines. You probably read it about the script about 100 times, but you didn't get it, you know, and you didn't get it. You're not right for the part. They said sorry, but it's a no, and you just think, well, I just did all that, and I didn't get it. You know, what's the point? I just wasted my time, etc. You know, but then maybe that director sees something in you. You know, he sees something in you, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna remember him or her. And when something comes up, when a part does come up, and it fits them like a glove, they will get cast, and etc. You know. Yeah. So yeah, you do all this, you do all preparation or whatever. So you learn experience. It might open doors for you for people to take interest in you, even if you won't right or it doesn't go well. They do see something sort of in you because they've seen you worked hard or you tried. So yeah, you've got that. So, and I just think in terms of a setback or a failure can always, in my opinion, it always does lead to sort of success eventually. And but in order to sort of keep going and just sort of keep improving, keep learning, keep failing, but fail in style or better, I don't know. But you keep doing it and you keep working hard on it, and eventually you getting better. That right there is success in many different levels of you improving. That's a success. You have an experience, first hand experience, so you know that's success. You successfully know what it's like, and you know what to avoid or to improve next time. That's a success. The fact that you get the opportunity to have that sort of experience or to have that sort of understanding, that is, you successfully know that now. All this stuff can always lead to your victory. you know it might not come very pretty, it might not be there as soon as possible, but if you're dedicated to the work or you're dedicated to something, wherever it is, you keep going at it. And if you're so passionate about it, you no matter how many it hurts, how many times it hurts, and always surround yourself with families and friends or people who love and care about you as well. You keep going, and you will eventually find sort of that success. Not only in the end goal, which is you winning, but the fact that you find different success in just sort of, you know, just sort of the learning experience, really. Because you strengthen your tools, you sharpen your tools, and you gain new skills and new knowledge. You know, all that will lead to success. So yeah, there's a lot to sort of success, and that's how I define success in different ways, or how I see it in different ways. I'm sorry this is like a long sort of drawn out. This might be drawn out answer. It might just you're watching like what you're on about, but but I'm trying to the best I can sort of communicate my thoughts in the best that I can about how I see it. It might not make sense. You might look at this and call it BS, you know, but that is how I see it, and that's how I feel about it. And yeah, how are you doing? So yeah, success or getting to success is not always sort of a pretty road. I've experienced that a couple of times, and still will, you know. And it's ahead of me, you know. It is ahead of me, and hopefully I can successfully learn and experience new things, you know, in order to achieve bigger success. So yeah, that's my long, complicated sort of ramble of some kind. Hope you can, I hope you can sort of piece together that, I don't know, man. It's unscripted. That's exactly what you're gonna get, and yeah, that's why I feel, and that's why I think and feel, and yeah. So I'm just gonna call it there. It's day number 40 is completed, and yeah, what a success. You know, doing all of this is pretty. So far, it's been successful for me. You know, watching as I said, I mentioned this a couple of times already, but just watching through these videos for the last nearly a couple months now, from day one to now, you know, I think I'm finally reaching. I feel that I finally am slowly reaching to successfully getting better at this. You know, in terms of talking to you guys, or just feeling a bit more comfortable, like on camera. Yeah, I see that as success. And I see this day as a success as well. Anyway, yeah, that concludes for today. I'll see you tomorrow and have a good one. Bye, guys.